Audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. Want to win in life's challenges? To know the will of God and have more passion for Him? Practical help right now with Tak Bhana and Running with Fire.
I wonder, for those tuning in today, if any of you have got a diamond on your finger. If you have, good for you. We're very happy for you. We're thrilled that I don't have one, unfortunately, but hey, if you do, that's good. But guess what? Before it became a diamond, it was a dark piece of coal buried in the earth under great pressure. It's the intense pressure that came upon the coal like rock that turned it into a beautiful diamond. So tribulation, struggles, times where we feel it's hopeless, can be the pressure of God beaming down on the old rock of our lives. And in that dark, secluded and often hopeless place, God is turning you into a diamond, which He will in time display upon His hand. What should have crushed you resulted in tremendous good. And that's where our hope in God, in the midst of trials, difficulties and struggles, can anchor us, knowing that God can give us that hope in that hopeless situation and bring out incredible good in our lives. Joseph Scriven was born in Dublin in 1820. Got engaged to a beautiful woman who promised to share his dreams with him. On the eve of their wedding, she accidentally drowned. Joseph Scriven never really overcame the shock. Although a college graduate with potential of a brilliant career, he began to travel to really forget and drown his sorrows. He ended up in Canada, where he became a very devout Christian. And this led him to labor tirelessly for poor widows and for sick people. Such was his impact that in Port Hope, Canada, is a monument erected for Joseph. No one knew Joseph, that he had poetic gifts, until shortly before his death. And when he was ill, his friend discovered a poem that he had written to his mother during his time of great sorrow. Joseph never intended for that poem to be seen by anyone else. But the poem was later set to music, and in the polls of gospel songs, it was always near the top. What was his poem? Can you guess? It's a great hymn. What a friend we have in Jesus, all our sins and griefs to bear. What a privilege to carry everything to God in prayer. Joseph Scriven faced tribulation which worked perseverance, which worked character, and eventually hope. What could have ruined him, God worked for incredible good, and his life impacted the world. You may not understand right now what God is doing in your life, but He is working something good. All things do work together for good for them that love God. So let hope rise in your heart today. The last chapter of your life has not yet been written, and I'm believing it's going to be a good one. I'm believing it will be a chapter that's filled with great hopes. And never forget, as I wrap it up for today, that for Christians, our greatest hope actually is in the next life. When we pass from this life, we know that we're going to go to heaven to be forever with the Lord. And I reckon our ultimate hope is an eternity with God in heaven forever. This life will pass with all its trials, tribulations, struggles, hopelessness. It will pass. And when we get to the end, there's this incredible graduation where we will never feel hopeless again, not even for 1 millisecond, when we spend eternity in heaven with Jesus. We believe in the resurrection of the dead, and Jesus is coming again. Tak Bhana is the Senior Pastor of Church Unlimited in Auckland, New Zealand.
For more information, to make contact or to listen again, look for Running with Fire at our website, vision.org.au. Thanks for taking time to listen to this audio on demand from Vision Christian Media. To find out more about us, go to vision.org.au.